So back in October, we bought another feeder pig. It was half red wattle and half American guinea hog. So that's one hog that's made for as more of a meat hog, and one that's made it's a little more of like a heritage. Well, they're both heritage breed, but the American guinea hog is more your lard breed. So we were thinking the two of those mixed together would give us a nice meat to fat ratio, much better than the Koonie. We weren't happy with the Koonie. I know a lot of people love them. They're great, friendly little pigs, but it was just way too much lard for us, more than what we liked for the meat. I mean, if you were wanting lard, you got plenty of it, but I want some meat with my ratio there. So we went with a different company this time for the butchering. So we got a big bag of pork chops. This is what the chops look like. It's got a pretty big fat cap, but the marbling on it looks really nice. I had them do the pork belly whole because I want to cure it myself. I want to play with that. And I might kind of carve off a little bit just so we can have some like pork belly just straight up, not in bacon slices. We got some neck bones and ham hocks that we can use for beans. I wanted the same with the sausage. I wanted to make my own sausage, so it's just ground pork. We got 2 nice hams and a nice big bag of pork steaks. And the same thing, nice meat to fat ratio, you know. I mean, it's probably still more fat than some people like, but for us, it's good. So a little story to this pig. Like I said, our plan was to raise it out for 6 months to a year. Well, we had her since October, and let me tell you, with the Koonie, he stayed in that fence. Like, we never had any issues with him. But this pig, she was all about getting out. And let me tell you, she was friendly. She never tried to hurt anybody. She did bite me one time. But even that, I think she thought my feet was food, to be honest with you. But anyway, she was always super friendly, but she always was busting out, and she was tearing up my yard, tearing up my garden, tearing up my driveway, putting ruts in my driveway, and we just couldn't take it anymore. And so I think we had her for October to February. So what is that? So about 4 months, and for 4 months we had a 117-pound pig, which really isn't bad for that small amount of time. But just imagine if we could have raised her out a little longer, how much bigger we could have gotten her, and how much more meat we could have gotten. So it ended up being about $3.50 a pound. That was the cost of the pig. We actually bought 2 pigs, and one of them ran away. So that one, I still factor the price in because that was our thing. It ran away, so it was gone. So I still factor that price in. We lost $50 there. So we got the price of the pig, the price of the feed. I kept track of all that. The butcher fee and the price per pound for a 117-pound pig came out to $3.50 a pound, which is really not bad. Will we do it again? I don't know. I liked how easy the Koonie was, but that other pig, she was a lot harder to take care of. Maybe if I came up with better fencing, maybe if I wanted to do electric fence and I never did. And maybe if I trained her from the time she was a baby on electric, then maybe we wouldn't have had that issue. Because it is common for pigs to do that, to want to escape. So I don't know. We'll see. We have plenty of meat now because we still have the Koonie meat left over from that we got back in October. We got the meat back right around the same time we bought this other pig. And we've got this meat. So we got plenty of meat for our family. So we're just going to see how it goes. If nothing else, maybe we'll just pay someone else to grow us out a pig, because I know a lot of people do that. We've done it before. So we'll see. But, I'll let you know how the meat tastes. Once we cook some up, we're planning on doing a little charcuterie tonight for dinner. So maybe if I'm planning on maybe getting this pork belly defrosted so that I can go ahead and cure it. And if I can go ahead and get it defrosted by tonight, I might go ahead and marinate some of that pork belly to make with the charcuterie for dinner. So we'll see how it goes. I'll let y'all know. So there was another pork belly in there. I mean, I was like, shouldn't there be 2 pork bellies? And then when I started digging in the bag, I found another one. Silly me.